El Paso County crews have frequently visited a neighborhood near Black Forest since last fall.
They've responded to neighbor complaints about too much mud on a residential road. The situation is happening on Glider Loop along Volmer Road. It's a mile-long unpaved circular road with a dozen or so homes on it. KRDO 13 Scott Harrison, the road warrior, is live in that neighborhood with an update this morning. And Scott, all we see right now is snow, not seeing that mud this morning.
Yeah, good morning again, Bryn and Josh. Well, moisture is usually a good thing for a dirt road or a gravel road. It helps soften it up a little bit, and it's not nearly as hard to drive on. But here on Glider Loop, they say that even a little bit of moisture, like the inch or so of snow that you see on it right now, has become too problematic and creates too many problems with mud. Now, we visited the neighborhood yesterday afternoon when there was no snow. We found crews with heavy equipment working on the road. And now, again, there's a mud threat most likely here because of this latest round of snow and with more moisture expected this weekend throughout the next week. But neighbors say that they've had excessive mud from rain and snow at least 6 times during the fall and winter. Yesterday, again, crews were applying fresh dirt to the road and using a grader to smooth it. The new dirt made the road moist but not wet. The work required some drivers to go around the equipment, turn around entirely, or just drive carefully through the dirt piles. But one neighbor doesn't believe the strategy will work.
My opinion is they went to a more clay-based road base instead of a sand base that they used to use for year after year after year. And sand, of course, moisture drains through it. Clay, once it gets wet, it turns muddy. And that's kind of the issue that we're facing here.
Now, neighbors say that they do appreciate the county's quick response when mud develops on the road, but they'd like the county to go back to using the previous kind of dirt because they say there were no issues with it. But apparently that's not going to happen. Also, some neighbors say that they'd like to have Glider Loop paved with asphalt, but they say they've been told by county officials that there's not enough traffic on this road to justify the expense of doing that. So again, with snow on the road today and then more moisture expected this weekend, we'll see how much more of a problem the mud ends up being on this particular road. We're live in El Paso County. I'm the road warrior, Scott Harrison, for KRDO 13.
All right, thanks a lot for being out there, Scott. If there's something on your roads you want Scott to look into for you, hit him up, road warrior at krdo.com.